Hey y'all, what's up? It's me, Lena, and I'm back with another Bizarrevark, and this is actually a spooky one because it is about to be Halloween, guys. No, it's not. It's like freaking 23 days left until Halloween, and y'all still acting like Halloween right around the corner, and it's not even like it's a quarter like left from it. Like, dang, can we wait till like the week before Halloween? We start watching Halloween episodes. Like, what do we have to have? What are we gonna have when Halloween rolls around? Like, what am I supposed to watch? We need new episodes on Halloween. I never understood why they never showed it on the actual freaking day of the holiday that they were celebrating on a TV show. But yeah, this episode aired tonight on Friday. After The Swap, the new Disney Channel original movie The Swap came on. It aired tonight. It was like 30 minutes, but it aired at 9:40, which was a weird time for it. But on this one, they had to find a nice Halloween video for Viewgo because you know it's Halloween, so everybody is, you know, it's October, so everybody's doing fall videos and Halloween videos. So you guys gotta get on and jump on that. We're gonna have some fall stuff coming too, guys, because we ordering some cute clothes because it's getting cold outside. It is getting freaking cold outside, and you know we love Vegas, so it's like, how's it getting cold? It's always hot. Well, guys, I'm gonna tell you how. It gets cold in the night and in the morning, and then in the middle of the day it gets hot or it gets warm, and then it gets cold back again at night. So it's like really weird, but yeah. So it started off with Frankie had this really cute high-low ponytail, which I was digging. Like, yes, baby, you look fine, you look good. So Dirk was dressed like a mummy, but it really wasn't for Halloween. It was because he started doing a dare with ants, and he lost all his blood, so he needed all new blood, and it was freaking crazy. And it was like, again. So Liam was like, my dad wants a special Halloween video for the Fugal page, and it's the one day of the year we can scare kids legally. He liked Halloween, but he don't like this. So he don't even say emails. He called them computer letters. So then Frankie was like, just say emails because you freaking run an internet company. What's wrong with you? So they got to pitch a good video. So Amelia was like, well, it would be unprofessional for me to not upstage my friends at this time, so let's do it. So they got all the ideas, and Brandon was like, look, I'm totally cool with taking my shirt off. And Frankie was like, FYI, we are totally not. So they started doing it. Frankie and Paige was going to wing it. It was like, it was a dark and rainy night at Holland Preparatory School. So then Frankie was like, well, actually, this is Southern California, so it was sunny 78, a sunny 78 day. So they was like, there was the summer ghosts at this school instead of studying for they freaking paper, because reading the third chapter is 10 pages long, so they're like, they're not gonna do it. So the ghost wrote study on a chalkboard. So then freaking Bernie was like, you sure I didn't say Studley? And they was talking about me, and then Paige was like, no, it says study, we sure. So yeah, so then the guy that was found in school, Hollander, it was Dirk was playing him. He was playing Hollander. He was like, look, I had to get away from the popular kids when I was in school, Tina and all that. And Mila's like, can I play Tina? And then Frankie's like, you can audition. So Frankie's like, this is lame. Then she got struck by something in the story. And Paige was like, what was that? And Frankie's like, I don't know. Let's choose not to worry about it. And I was like, that is so freaking true. On every horror movie, they would hear noise. They'd be like, what's that? And they'd be like, oh, let's go look at it. Or, oh, I don't know. I didn't hear anything. Or, oh my god, let's go investigate. Like, you stupid. If I heard a scary freaking noise, you know for sure I'm dipping and I'm going straight in the closet. I'm leaving. I'm not going to be like, oh, let's go investigate, guys. Why would you? Why? Why? And why do they still make movies like that? Like, why you mocking yourself? Like, because you know we don't do that. No. Stop. Anyway, so yeah. So then her eyes lit up. So Paige is like, something is different, because she walked into Frankie's room, and then she's like, does magic chalk normally do your homework? Frankie was freaking chalking. She was freaking wizarding it. So she was like, it's a ghost. And Paige is like, I met them before. And then he was like, oh, well. He was like, is grammatically correct to not end the sentence with a preposition? He just kept saying, he just kept schooling on everything. So then he was making Frankie know who the 20th president was. He was like, here's some early admission pages to college page. Then he's like, read this book with no pictures, just word. I was like, oh, no pictures and just words. I need a book with at least some pictures, and then you can have some words. But if the book ain't that interesting, cause like, I need some pictures. But anyway, yeah, so Bernie got himself in there somehow, and he's like, did anybody order a hot stick of dynamite? But then Frankie's like, but then I killed you with my laser eye killing things. So then Bernie's like, huh? Then Dirk was like, it's real, it's real. So Paige was like, look, new calculators. That's how she escaped, and she ran away. Then Hollander ended up chasing Paige, and she was like, okay, I don't want to hurt you. I just want to quiz you on the state capitals. And she's like, look, I got Tina's ghost. Then he's like, it was Amelia. She's like, boo y'all. Like, hey y'all. She's like, boo y'all. And all that. So she got Hollander to leave Frankie alone. She was like, oh, I was just looking for my keys, but I can't find this. Because Tina invited him to a party. So then Tina was like, you owe me, Paige. So they little ghost self walked away. I'm like, what the heck? But they walked away. So then they was like, Frankie, are you okay? And they was like, what's the periodic symbol for gold? And she was like, what's the periodic symbol? And then they was like, yay, I'm average again. I'm like, that's not good, but okay, whatever. But anyway, yeah, so Frankie was talking to Paige. In the story, like, in and out, Paige got freaking possessed. And it's like, you gotta read all your summer reading. She was like, how did it go out with Tina? So he was like, not good. Then he just started throwing more books at her and more books at her. So that was pretty much it. Liam was like, well, that was good enough. So they were like, yay. So then Dirk was like, no, I got some ideas. So then he's like, look, it's called Your Worst Nightmare. Somebody dared him to watch the Haunted Bugle channel. Whoever watches it gets haunted. And Liam was like, well, I must have watched it because I'm living it. And they was like, Liam. And he was like, what? I can't have witty one-liners too? But yeah. So Dirk watched the channel and screamed. He was like, sup, bro? And he's like, ah. And he's like, sup, bro? And then he just like watched the thing back. It reminded me of that thing that happened like some years ago. It was like this old video where you watched it. It was like the maze video. Then when you watched it, it was like, bah! And it was scary you. That's what it reminded me of. I don't know if you guys remember that. That was like back in the MySpace, early YouTube days. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So Dirk saw safety warnings and traffic cops, a giant bugle sign. He was like, oh wait, that was already there. But it was a speed limit, only 1 mile per hour. So he can't say the word dare. He was like, look, how am I supposed to do dares? This is a safety place. Paige and Frankie was like, I'm not about to do this. And then the cops was going to come get him because he freaking did that. Yeah, so basically he was like, he cannot do dares anymore. But the only thing is, without dares, he cannot exist by himself. So he said, look, he's going to dare himself. So then there's like, you can dare yourself? He's like, yes, in the loophole in the handbook. So then Paige is like, this is freaking 10 pages long. I'm not about to read this. So she set it back down. So he's like, look, I dare myself to eat the emoji pillow. He freaking ate it. Then the popo came. The Bernie's like, yeah, it's headed by burning the wrecking ball schnapps. And you want to break the law, take your best shots. That's basically what his thing was. And then he fell through the floor. And he was like, tell my grandma I got kissed to death. So then he was like, how did I fall through the floor? And he was like, I put a sign there. Then Dirk put a sign after the fact. This is all in the story. So then Amelia was like, most people will have helmet hair, but I'll make it work. So she was like the leader of she was the captain of the pack. So then he was like, you can arrest, but you cannot catch me because they're supposed to run at a sensible amount. So they're going to need a medic because Henderson got a paper cut. And he threw paper at him. He's like, don't die, don't die. He's like, tell my wife I love her. And he's like, you will not tell your wife you love her because you will tell her yourself because you are not going to die. This is basically like making a cop show, which was like, you know, yeah. But anyway, he was like, yeah. But then Henderson went home to his wife, Stephanie, and his 3 kids in a new show called Home Again Henderson. And there's like, Dirk, stay on one story. And he's like, okay. So Dirk was like, look, new calculators, but that didn't work either. So then he's like, look, I was born to do dares. He's like, I'm going to jump over the bar and do a handstand. He freaking did it. He's like, well, I'm going to be back here because I'm going to be unconscious because he freaking died. I wonder if he did that stunt himself. I think he could have did that stunt himself because he looked like athletic enough to do that stunt. I like Jake Paul as Dirk. I like this character. I don't know why, but I just like it. You know what I'm saying? I just like it. But yeah, so that he woke up, he thought it was all a dream, but then all his hardware was all floppy and stuff and it was all fake. He was Dare Me Bro on display. He was the last man to dare. He was screaming and oh my god, the nasty scary looking guy from the Scary Channel video started screaming. He started laughing. He's like, commercial time. And then it went to a commercial. I'm like, that's freaking creepy. Very creepy. But he's the last man to dare. Which I guess was like a good story kind of. But I still kind of like Paige and Frankie's story a little bit better. But this story wasn't that bad. So Dirk was talking about this guy. He's like, no, I want this. So Paige and Frankie's idea was still a winner. And Amelia had an idea. She's like, the attack of the Ameliacs. And Bernie's like, am I going to die in this one too? And she's like, probably not because you're probably not going to even be in it anyway. So yeah. So hers was, Amelia told Frankie and Paige, your hair is so unfortunate. Then she gave them her shampoo. Then Paige is like, really? So then Frankie's like, forget it. It's free shampoo, whatever. So it's on the zombie news. Dirk was the anchor. It's because Amelia's shampoo, perfectly perfect. Dirk, they freaking poured it all over Dirk. The zombies got him, little Amelia zombies. And he was like, perfectly perfect, y'all. And he had a freaking wig on. And I was like, that's freaking crazy. I was freaking cracking up. I was like, okay, I can't. Anyway, Amelia's like, beauty comes at a price. No. So then Bernie's like, I am the hero in this story. He got body armor and an invisible force field, but he was no match for the female attention. He let the girls in that was complimenting him, and they freaking ate him alive and killed him. It was too much. Frankie was like, oh my god, okay, you wrong. You gotta go run to safety. Amelia. They sacrificed themselves for Amelia. So they're like, okay. So she's like, I wish I could have heard those compliments when they was dying. So she started running away, but then she's like, oh, they put a mirror in here? This is nice. So she started looking in it, and she's like, oh yeah, the zombies. So she was surrounded, but then all of Amelia was like, oh no, we just want to thank you for being an inspiration. The end. So Frankie's like, just when I thought the story was going to get zigged, it zigged. So yeah, it's like, well, what happened if the zombies started their own beauty channel tried to ruin your, you know, top spot? So she was like, oh, those ungrateful yet stylish people. So Amelia went back. She's like, it's Amelia teaching you how to die. I'm like, wow, what a dark turn on the theme song for Bizarrevark. Like, Jesus, but okay. But yeah, so she's like, I made a new format that, then it's the opposite of her, perfectly ordinary. And they turned into freaking Frankie's. So then Frankie was like, was this a cheap shot? This whole story was a cheap shot at me? And she's like, no, I don't do nothing cheap. I'm like, what the? Frankie looked cool. I like Frankie's outfits and her hair. But anyway, yeah, so then he's like, oh my god, another computer letter, which is an email. So he's like, Horseface guy made a video. It was so cute. He was dancing and stuff. And then Liam was like, well, that's garbage. But he made it first, and he actually made it, so it's going on the homepage. So then Bernie's like, well, what's wrong? Why didn't you say my idea? So then he said his long movie title, and he did it. So then nothing could take him down. But he's like, what about killer robots? And then Liam killed him. So he's like, that's right. Liam wins in the end. He's like, I'm still sad. But happy Halloween. Anyway, yeah, so that was the end. Next week, Ballista freaking returns, and they're gonna need bad things. They said they need bad things to happen to him to write a good song, but I think Ballista took that the wrong way, because then Frank freaking got knocked out by the universe, and I'm just like, wow. And they have like a crazy character, like every show kind of has, like in a situation like on Austin Alley, like Austin had like this crazy girl. They kind of like on iCarly, which is not a Disney show, I know why I mentioned it, but they had Nora. Bizarrevark is just like iCarly. Just like in a different type of platform. Like iCarly made their own, I don't know how, but iCarly somehow made up their own website and got millions of viewers. I'm just like, okay, that doesn't work like that. You gotta generate it somehow on different platforms. Maybe she was on Twitter. I don't know, but I just feel like that's kind of like iCarly. I'm not trying to take away from Bizarrevark, but I'm like, wow, I didn't realize it till now. Wow, that's a big plot twist, guys. But thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Happy Halloween, guys. Yeah, I need some candy. Like, where's the Reese's Pieces? Where the Kit Kats? Somebody give me some Kit Kats, please. Like, please. But thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Bye.